welcome to another episode of Traveling Around the World. And I am Diana, and this is Happy Face Travels. I am super excited to be here, and I hope you're also happy to be here. If you have not subscribed to this channel, guys, what are you waiting for? Become a community member, because we have exclusive updates, tips, and tricks solely for our community members. Meaning, if you're not subscribed to this channel, there's some messages you will send to us, questions you will ask that we will not answer. After all, subscribing is free. All you need to do is hit that subscribe button right now. So I'm gonna wait for you to hit the subscribe button. I'm waiting. I am waiting. So, have you hit the subscribe button? If you have, you can say yes in the comment section. And remember to like this video so that way I am encouraged to do more video for you guys. Today is a good day because we come bearing good news. So many pathways to travel to Canada. So if you are interested in traveling to Canada, you have to watch this video to the end. I will take my time to explain 3 different pathways for you to get into Canada right away. You can start your process yourself immediately after this video. Yes! So, if you don't stick around till the end, you might only know about one pathway. You have to know about the 3 pathways. That way you can decide which pathway you are interested in. Without wasting any more time, I'm just going to go straight into this. I'm so happy. Today is a good day. Today is a weekend, and this is so exciting. Now, the first pathway I am going to be talking about is the study route. I won't waste a lot of time on this route because the main reason we're doing this video is to tell you how to get a job in Canada from your home country. But then again, I realized that not everybody might want that route, and that's why I'm just going to shed a little bit of light on 2 other routes. And like I said, the first route is the study route. So for those of you interested in the study route, what you need to do is to study in Canada for a minimum of 1 year and get a course that has what is called PGWP. So as you can see on my screen, PGWP means post-graduation work permit. So the post-graduation work permit program allows for international students who have graduated from eligible Canadian designated learning institutes. So I am going to drop this site on the description box. So you can go there and actually click on this link here. Can you see the link I just highlighted? It is the link for the designated learning institutions in Canada. So if you go to a school in Canada that is not under the designated learning institutions, you will not be eligible for a PGWP. Remember, a PGWP just simply means the post-graduation work permit. So after graduation, you will now be eligible to work in Canada. And if you know Canada so well, Canada is a time-based system. What do I mean? So if you do everything right, you work for 1 year, you can now start to apply for your permanent residency. And once you get your permanent residency, after a certain number of years, you can now apply to get your citizenship. So it is actually straightforward, and that is why Canada is one of my favorite countries to immigrate to. I always tell people, if you want to immigrate, I will advise for you to go to Canada. So having said that, if you're still confused about looking for a school, here I just highlighted it. In applying by yourself, you can join the Happy Face program, and we will help you look for a school, get the school for you, get the appropriate program, get to your offer letter, and then you can go ahead and apply for your visa. So for the study route, it is so straightforward. It is the fastest route, to be honest. It is the fastest route because once you have your admission letter from a particular school, a designated learning institution, you can apply for your study visa. And the study visa is, at this moment, practically the fastest visa to get your decision from. So that is why I call it the fastest route. So just like every other thing in life and every other route or process, it has its pros and it has its, now I wouldn't say cons, because it just depends on what you have or you don't have. So the only con, but I wouldn't call it a con, but let's just use that for the purpose of this video, is that it is more financially I don't know the right word to say. It is more expensive, let me put it that way. Why? Because if you're going through the study route, you're going to have to pay for your tuition deposit, and you're going to have a higher proof of funds to show that you can complete your studies and also take care of yourself while studying in Canada. So for those of you who say, I really want to go through the study route, because the pro here is that the study route is the fastest route. So if you still insist that you want to go through the study route, you can also join our program where we teach people how to raise proof of funds. If the proof of funds is your problem and you say, oh, I do not have money to I do not have money to pay my school fees or to take care of myself in Canada, you can join the Happy Face program that teaches you how to raise proof of funds, how to apply for scholarship. So if that is the only challenge you have. But then again, if you say, I don't want to study, I don't want to go back to school, I just want to go to Canada and work, we still have all of that in store for you in this video, and that is why you have to stay till the end of this video. In this video, I am going to be showing you direct links for people interested in all kinds of jobs in Canada. So, like I said, stay glued. Remember, if you have not subscribed, this is the time for you to really go now and hit the subscribe button, because at the end of this video, I am going to be giving a gift to our subscribers. Our subscribers are called our community members. I am going to be giving a gift to our community members, and you would have to send the screenshot of your subscription, so we will see the timestamp. So now I'm saying it right now, go and subscribe. Before I continue this video, go and subscribe. So I want to assume that if you have subscribed, so we're just going to go to the next route. Like I said in the other route, if you do not want to study, studying is not your thing, you just want to get to Canada and start working. The next route I'm going to be talking about is the visitor to work permit route. Visitor to work permit route, guys. Did you know that on February 28, 2023, Canada announced that they extended the temporary policy that says that visitors can continue to apply for work permits. Oh my God, this is so interesting. So it means that you don't have to go to school, you don't have to get an admission, you don't have to apply through the study route. You can actually go to Canada today as a visitor, apply for a work permit, and you can start working in Canada legally. And as you well know, It's about time. Canada is a time game. So if you're working in Canada, you can become eligible to apply for your permanent residency because you're already in Canada. The easiest route for me, I told you guys, don't get this confused. I said the fastest route is the study route. Now, I am telling you that for me, my opinion, the easiest route is this route, visitor to work permit. Because once you get in as a visitor, you can start working almost immediately. And once you're working, your hours accounting, your days accounting, and once you have the appropriate number of days and months having worked in Canada, you can now apply for your permanent residency. And the beautiful thing about the visitor to work permit route is, from my experience and from clients that I have helped process the visitor visa, I have a particular client right now that has a 9 years visitor visa. Yes! So imagine if you get between 6 to 9 years visitor visa on your international passport for Canada. What are we talking about? You are just blazing. So that is why for me, this is one of my favorite pathway. This is one of my favorite routes. And this is one of the easiest for me. So if this is the route that you are interested in, let's just read this together. This is coming from the Canada website. This is not from me, guys. This is from the Canada website. And it says, foreign nationals who are in Canada as visitors who receive a valid job offer will continue to be able to apply for and receive a work permit without having to leave the country. That's the juicy part. Guys, most people are always afraid and asking me questions that, okay, what if I go into Canada? Do I have to leave the country to apply for work permit and come back again? Jerry, no, you don't have to leave the country. It states here categorically. See guys, I am highlighting it, without having to leave the country. If Canada is telling you that you can stay in the country and apply for a work permit through the visitors route, who are we to leave the country? And it says, visitors applying under this policy who held a work permit within the last 12 months will also continue to be able to request interim work authorization to begin working for their new employer more quickly. Oh no, see, for me, this is the right time to do this because the policy has been extended to February 28, 2025. And from my experience, the visit visa takes between 1 month to 4 months for you to get your decision. So if you start now, you can be on your way to Canada in the next 4 months. Yes, if you start right now, you can be on your way to Canada in the next 4 months. So what are we talking about? Why don't you just quickly start applying for your visit visa? If you don't know how to apply for your visit visa, I will advise that you join the Happy Face training and learn how to go about it, how to put your documents together, how to apply so that you can be on your way to Canada in the next 4 months. Having said this, I have taught you guys the study route, the visitor to work permit route. The next thing you need to know about is that you can actually decide not to go through the study route, not to go through the visitors route. You can decide to apply for your permanent residency from here. Yes, you heard me right. You can decide to apply for your permanent residency from your home country. So just in case you say, oh, I don't want to go through the study route, I don't want to go as a visitor, I want to take my time, because this other route is the longest route. Yes, remember, I've told you study is the fastest. I told you visitor is the easiest. Now this route takes a longer time, and it is a little bit more cumbersome because it is the game changer. How do I mean? with this particular route, once you get approved, you're walking into Canada as a permanent resident. Not like the study route that you have to go to school. When you're done, you now start working. Then when you're done, you now apply for the permanent residency. Same thing with the visitor. You have to work. But for this last route, I'm going to take my time to explain to you, is a route that the moment you get approved, you are stepping into Canada as a permanent resident. And that is why it's going to take a little bit more time than the other routes. So if you have time on your side, if you're not in a hurry to leave your home country, I will advise that you take time and apply through this next route I'm about to show you. So I will advise that you take time to apply through this next route I'm about to show you guys. So don't get distracted. This is the route. So I'm just going to take this and put here. I'm trying to arrange the tabs on my laptop so that I can explain to you guys better how to go about this. So if this is the route you want to take, it is called the Express Entry Program. So it is the Express Entry Program, meaning that, like I said, you will be stepping into Canada once you've been approved through this route as a permanent resident. And once you're a permanent resident, you're just a few steps away from being a citizen of Canada. And once you're a Canadian citizen, you know what that means. So if this is a route that you're interested in, this is the route that I'm going to show you how to get jobs from your home country. So guys, this is the most important part. Do not even blink from now till the end of this video, and listen carefully, guys. Listen. If you know you haven't subscribed to this channel, better go and subscribe, because when you start asking questions, how do I do this, how do I do that, and you're sending me your DM, you will realize that I'm not even going to answer, because we have lots and lots of people sending us DMs. So we prioritize our community members. And on a daily basis, we send them updates, tips, tricks, new pathways. Because remember, all of these videos we're doing, the government still changes some things every now and then. So if you're not a subscriber, if you're not in our community, you won't get this. And to join our community, it is absolutely free. All you need to do is click on the subscribe button right now, take a screenshot as your proof of evidence, send it to our email address, or to be able to get registered under our community. That way you will get daily updates on scholarships, on different work pathways to different countries. It is a whole vibe in our community. So having said that, let me just tell you guys right now what the Express Entry is all about. As you can see, it says here, Express Entry is an online system that we use to manage immigration applications from skilled workers. And if you go down, you can see that you have the Canadian Express, you have the Canadian Experience class. So that way, this is for skilled workers. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I've been talking for so long. Let me just drink water. Okay, I just had water because I was coughing. And back to this, guys. Okay, I hope you guys are following up. I'm so happy that you guys are here. I love you guys. So let's just continue. So it says Canadian Experience class for skilled workers who have Canadian work experience. Remember, those of you who have been advising and saying that, oh, you can go through the visitor to work permit route, you can go through study and you have your postgraduate work permit after studying. If that is the case, if you're already in Canada, this is where you will apply from, the Canadian Experience class. So work experience must have been gained in 3 years before you apply, right? Now, this the next one is the Federal Skilled Worker Program. Remember, this one are for people you can apply. For those of you outside Canada, you can apply. It states here categorically for skilled workers with foreign work experience, meaning these are for people outside Canada. Don't mix it up. Canadian experience class are for those inside Canada that have the Canadian work experience. Now, for those with the work experience outside Canada from your home country, Federal Skilled Worker Program is for you. All you need to do for all of this, I am going to drop the links in the description box, guys. All you need to do is to come here, click on learn more. I'm not going to click on this because I want this video to be as short as possible. Click on learn more, take your time, read everything that you need to read and know how to apply, so you know the one you fall under. Remember, is the Federal Skilled Worker Program. There's also the Federal Skilled Trades Program. Federal Skilled Trade Program, skilled workers who are qualified in a skilled trade. You must have a valid job offer or a certificate of qualification. Now, guys, this is where the juice is. So I said that in this video, I'm going to be telling plumbers, carpenters, health workers, etc., how to get a job and qualify for the Federal Skilled Trade Program. So those of you who are plumbers, your welders, your carpenters, and you're asking yourself, I did not go to school, meaning I don't have a formal education like a BSc and all of that. Can I immigrate to Canada? Yes, you can. And this right here is for you. You are called a skilled trade worker. So as a skilled trade worker, there are two things you need to qualify. So a valid job offer, and those of you asking, oh, do I need IELTS? Do I need our English proficiency test? Yes, for this particular pathway, you need the English proficiency result. And I'm going to advise those going for skilled trades. It's easy. You're going to just need band 4, so it is so easy for you to get that. And there are courses out there. I'm going to drop the all the link in the description box. There are courses out there for you to take to be able to pass your IELTS in one sitting. So don't be afraid of IELTS. This is your future you're talking about. So all you need to do is also come here and click on learn more to understand all the tricks and you will need to be able to start applying for this right away. Now, the next thing you should do is to come here and find out if you're eligible. Before you start applying, guys, don't just go and apply directly. Always find out if you're eligible. All you need to do is click here. Remember, I'm going to drop this link in the description box so you won't be confused as to what link it is. All you need to do is click here and find out if you're eligible before you apply. If you're not eligible, you can make yourself eligible. If you're not sure how to make yourself eligible, guys, join the Happy Face training. I'm giving you all of this free training online, but obviously we cannot sleep on YouTube. So those people in the Happy Face training, they get the 1-day training where they're able to make themselves eligible for whatever pathway they choose to go through. So find out if you're eligible, and the next thing, check your score. It is so important to check your CRS score. That way you know how to increase your scores, because the higher your score is, the higher your chances are that the Canada government will pick you and you will pass the requirements for the express entry program, and you will be on your way to Canada. The next thing is to get your documents ready. If you're not sure about documents, come here and click on get the documents you need. That way you will know all the documents that you need for the particular route you have decided to go through. And once you have gotten all of this ready, all you need to do is come to step 4 and submit your profile. Yes, so once you submit your profile, you apply through express entry, and voila, once it is your turn, you will be called to come to Canada. So for those of you now asking me for the skill trade program, how do I now get this job? Because I promised the plumbers, the carpenters, all of you construction workers, healthcare workers, that I'm going to show you in today's video how to get the job. Now, the secret sauce and website to getting jobs is this website. It is the jobbank.gc.ca. Not to worry, guys. I am going to drop this in the description box as usual. So, if you want to know, if you're a plumber, if you're a carpenter, whatever it is you are, how to find a job, once you come to this website, the very first thing you need to do, guys, look at this, is to come here and click on the particular profession you're interested in. In this case now, we're looking at plumbers, so we're just going to put it here, plumbers, and we are going to click on the search button. As you can see, it's going. Now, the next thing I'm going to advise, you can see we now have this is the search button. So what you're going to put, plumber, and you search. So as you can see, there are so many searches coming out here. So the next thing you need to do, and take this very seriously, guys, take this very seriously, you need to ignore all these ones you're seeing. You need to look for, see this, voila, a job that is verified. Verified, guys. Always look for and all these ones can see are not verified. You can see this is verified, and look at it, also says new. I'm going to drop this particular one. I'm going to click on it so I can drop it for plumbers in the description box. You see the difference. Do you see now? Plumber verified, and this was posted August 1, 2023, meaning this is a new posting for plumbers. Quickly go and apply. Make yourself eligible. Put in everything you need to put in. Make sure you're a true plumber. Make sure you have proof of to show that you can actually do the plumbing job properly. So this is it. Go here and apply. You can see everything you need is here. Language, English, education, high school. So you don't need a BSc for this. 2 years to less than 3 years experience. Do you see all of this? Credential, plumber trade certification. So I'm just showing you this, and you click on show how to apply, and you apply. This is a verified job, so you need to, as a plumber, you need to take advantage of this. The next one I'm going to be going to is for carpenters. Yes, for carpenters. I have done a proper search for carpenters, and you can see these are all verified jobs for carpenters. Next thing I want you to do is to come here and click on date posted, because when you click on date posted, what is going to happen is this. Voila, you can see when you click on date posted, you would see the most recent one. As you can see, this was done July 13th, 2023, and this is the most recent for carpenters and construction workers. So you can come here and apply to the most recent. So you can apply for number 1, number 2, and number 3, and number 4, number 5, at least 1 month interval. You can apply for the 1 month interval. So having done that, this is for carpenters. The next one I'm going to, can you see, guys, see residential construction supervisors, residential construction supervisor, farm carpenter, general supervisor, building construction, and the list goes on and on. So the next one I'm going to show you guys is for welders. Welders, do the same thing, guys. Do the same thing I showed you for welders. You can come here and click on dates posted. So once you click on date posted, as you can see, we have one for July 4th, 2023. So it shows you the most recent job. I already told you guys, make sure you see this blue tick. Without the blue tick, do not apply. It means that it has not been verified by the Job Bank of Canada, and if it has not been verified, you're on your own. So Look at this, look at this. And there's another trick I'm going to tell you guys. You see why I'm telling you guys to stick to the end of this video? Because I am telling you, I'm teaching you from the top of my head. So as I remember any new tip or trick, I would drop it. Now, the other trick is that there are 3 provinces in Canada that are in need of all of these skills. They have the shortage of these skills. So if they have that shortage, it will be wise, extremely wise for you to apply to provinces that need you. And the 3 provinces are Ontario. So I'm going to show you Ontario, New Brunswick, and the British Columbia. So when you're applying, you can either come here, can you see this, guys? Province and territory, and tick on those provinces so that you can have from those provinces. Now you can see, I can see already that this is Design Stainless Steel Limited is in Ontario. As you can see, look at this, is in Ontario. So if I were you, I'm not saying don't apply to all of them, but I will focus on jobs that are in Ontario, New Brunswick, and British Columbia. So guys, don't forget that. So this is for welders, and the next one I'm going to be showing and sharing is for construction workers. So those of you who are in the construction business, those of you who want to do the construction work in Canada, this is for you. The same thing you need to do is come here, click on date posted, so that you can see the latest job in the construction field. So you can see this one is for 4th of August 2023. This one is in British Columbia. This particular one, roof helper, July 24, 2023. So you can actually apply for this. Is in British Columbia. There's another one, carpenter helper, is in Ontario. You can also apply for that. So like I said, Ontario, when you see ON, that's Ontario. BC, that's British Columbia. So guys, Ontario, British Columbia, yes, that is good to go. You can apply. So the very next one I'm going to be showing you is for health workers. So all my health workers in the house, this is for you. Those of you who are not sure, as at June 28, 2023, barely some few weeks ago, not long ago, June 28th of this year, 2023, the new release for health workers was announced. Can you see this, guys? Canada announces new immigration stream specific to health workers. So you need to take advantage of this. I am going to drop this link in the description box so that you go there and read it and take advantage of it. These new 2 streams, these new streams that have been announced, is an amazing stream for the healthcare workers to quickly go and take advantage of. So having said that, once you're done with going through this particular website and understanding it completely, you can come here and also do what I have taught the plumbers, the carpenters, the construction workers, the welders what to do. So you need to also come here and do the exact same thing. And you can see that there's a lot of jobs available for health workers. You can see this is a home health care worker, June 29, 2023, July 05, 2023, and the list goes on. These jobs are in Ontario. So I'm going to drop the link and you can apply. Oh my God, guys, I have been talking and this is so draining. But what can I do? I am here for you and I intend to be here for you. Now, the very next thing I want to show you guys. Remember, I told you guys that there are 3 provinces. Excuse me, guys. Let me take water again. I just drank water. Remember to subscribe, guys. Remember to subscribe. So let's do this. As I was saying, the 3 provinces for you to focus on is Ontario, New Brunswick, and British Columbia. So if you look at this, I showed you already how to go through the express entry route. But before And while you're doing the express entry, that is for Canada as a country, on its own. But now the different province, they also have their own sites. They also have what is called the nominee program. So they can nominate you for Canada to bring you to Canada. And in order for you to achieve that, you have to register in the site of the particular province. So I'm going to drop all the in the description box so that you can go and register. This is the site for, you can see, Ontario, Canada. You're just going to come here because you're and take your time and read this, continue and follow. Click on I am not a robot, continue and follow what you're being told to do. Now the next province I'm going to be talking about is the New Brunswick, Canada. So New Brunswick is a province in Canada, and they're also open to inviting you to Canada. So for you to be eligible, you need to come to their site and apply. And for you to do that, when you get to their site, navigate up to the way to see this part here, register. Don't log in because you have not yet registered. Once you register, it is free, guys, absolutely free. Once you register, then you will have your login details and you can log in. And remember what the New Brunswick says: if you are an employer who previously had a login in INB system, please log in instead of registering as a new employer. This is for employers, right, guys? So what you are going to be doing is to come here and register because you are an employee. You want to be employed by an employer. So this says the submission of an expression of interest will not result in an automatic invitation to apply. Please monitor the notification section for your profile for ONBS invitation to apply. So this is so simple. It's telling you that you should monitor, right, guys? That you should monitor your application to know how it is going. So yeah, this is for New Brunswick. And the last one is the British Columbia site. So for those of you, this is the British Columbia, in a province in Canada. I will also drop this link so you can come here and you can see the registration bar is right over here and you register. So this is what you need to do to start your process to travel to Canada. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have subscribed. I hope you've liked this video. If there are any areas I have not touched or any particular thing you do not understand, ask me in the comment section, guys. Do not send me a DM or an email to ask questions. Ask all your questions in the comment section and I will answer them. And those of you who are saying, I'm interested, I want to quickly join the training so that I can actually treat all the areas of confusion that I'm having or any parts that I do not understand, I'm also going to drop the link in the description box for you to register for the training. That way you're in class and you're going to be talking to me one-on-one, asking your questions one-on-one, and we're going to see those of you who are not eligible. We're going to see how to make you eligible, show you how to increase your CRS score and all of that. This has been an amazing ride, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I love you guys, my community members. You guys are the best. And remember, this is the Happy Face community. We expect you to always be happy, smile. The world is amazing. You are the best. You are the very best in your generation. And we love you from Happy Face. And it is bye from me. Take care, guys. Bye.